Hey, it's Chris from Holden. Today we've got our hands on the P240 PTZ camera from BirdDog. Now this unit is absolutely packed with features and tools to help you capture fantastic quality images in even the most challenging environments. Now we're really excited to show off this new offering from BirdDog, so without further ado, let's take a closer look. The P240 from BirdDog is the successor to the previously acclaimed and category-defining P200, which really was the HD NDI workhorse for BirdDog. Now this new version builds on that and does come with several game-changing upgrades, and the most noticeable by far is the new and updated Exmor-R back-illuminated image sensor, which provides a really high-quality image output with increased low-light performance, making the P240 a new standout choice for HD productions. The P240 outputs at up to 1080p at up to 60 frames a second and has a zoom range of 40 times with built-in image stabilization, so plenty enough for large venue installs. Now in terms of the output options from the camera, you've got NDI, of course it is BirdDog at the end of the day, but there's also a 3G SDI and HDMI output that are all active, again giving you plenty of options for integration. Now looking specifically at the IP output, with the BirdDog Silicon 2 update, you've got the option to use multiple flavors of NDI, such as full bandwidth, NDI HX2, HX3, but also SRT, RTMP, and RTSP. A lot of bases covered there. Also coming will be the fact that these cameras can act as a BirdDog cloud endpoint themselves, so you could access them very easily through the public internet for high quality, low latency productions over the web. Fantastic for multi-location work. Something we really like about the P240 is the balanced XLR audio input on the rear, which can be accessed via an optional breakout cable. This is actually pretty uncommon to see on a PTZ camera. There's only really a few out there that have this feature, but actually it's incredibly useful as it can really help you strip down your production kit to the absolute essentials, because you can just run a professional grade microphone, even one that requires phantom power, because this can supply it straight into the camera itself. So for smaller productions, this could really be beneficial because you might not need to take a dedicated hardware audio mixer. Now you do also have a return audio feed that can break out into balanced XLR output from the camera, and if you don't want XLRs, then you of course still have a 3.5mm TRS jack in and out. Unlike its predecessor, the P240 features BirdDog's new OLED display on the front of the camera, meaning you can easily check the camera's IP address, device name, stream name, frame rate and resolution. All the things you would want to be able to check quickly without having to find the camera through a web browser. It also has the 360-degree viewable Mohawk tally and numbering system on the camera body, which is both very functional and, to be honest, looks kind of cool for a PTZ camera. This design is really the blueprint for the new generation of BirdDog cameras, and we first saw it with the launch of the P110 and P120 that replaced the P100. The P240 can be easily wall, ceiling or tripod mounted, and there's a 1/4 inch thread on the bottom, and it also includes a safety anchor point and carry handle to make for a safe install. The need of that safety anchor point was something that a lot of customers fed back on the early cameras because it was missing, so it's really great to see that implemented now. BirdDog are listening. The camera can be powered by DC mains or, for a cleaner install, especially if using NDI, by PoE+, potentially a one-cable installation. For remote control of the camera, it supports NDI and VSCA IP protocols, or if you want to use serial control through RS-232 or 422, VSCA and Pelco D. If none of that floats your boat and you still want to just keep it really basic and straightforward, you do get an infrared remote control included in the box, point and click, nice and simple. There's a whole host of NDI monitoring tools on board that the camera can output, such as histogram, waveform, vectorscope and RGB parade, and all of these can be viewed as NDI or NDI proxy sources, making it possible to monitor your scopes via the proxy NDI output while simultaneously delivering a clean NDI feed into your production system to be used on the program. You'll also find comprehensive colour matching tools, making it possible to colour match the P240 to other cameras, and in general, a very clean user interface. Now we will be creating a lot more in-depth video content on BirdDog's extensive software offering, but just to touch base in this video, that's really worth a mention is that you do get free access to a software package called Cam Control, which allows you to easily control multiple cameras from the one program. It's incredibly user-friendly and controls everything from the in-camera settings to driving the processing for BirdDog's free auto-tracking function. There's also Comms Lite, which is a free intercom system, so you can utilize the audio channels to and from the camera in both directions as an instant comm system. And what's more, if your production is based in an educational setting, in a house of worship or a non-profit organization, you do also get access to BirdDog Central Pro and Comms Pro completely free. Now, more information on the entire software offering from BirdDog can be found through the links in the video description. There really is a lot more on offer from them. So that's an overview of the P240 from BirdDog. Its image quality and the additional features and benefits that BirdDog have made available for their customers that you get with this camera really makes it a very attractive product. There's really never been a better time to start cultivating your BirdDog ecosystem and leveling up your standard of production into the new age of the NDI, because you have a plethora of amazing products and tools available from this brand. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, please hit the thumbs up and that notification bell, it's very important. And as always, you can find further information and links to everything we've discussed in today's video in the description. If you have any questions, feel free to leave those in the comments and we will get back to you. There are links down below to our social media channels so you can stay up to date with us. And if you want to see more broadcast related content, then you can just click the links on the screen now and you can go whiz off and watch those. Thank you very much for watching and we'll see you in the next one.